Hello guys, what is going on? Hope you guys are all having a great day. So I wasn't planning on making a video today, but I try to carry my GoPro with me wherever I go, just in case, you know, something might happen. You know, you never know. You gotta always be ready. So today is the longest trip that I've gone on with this truck with the 37s on it since I put them on. So I've got the 37, 1250, 20 Falcon Wild Peak AT3Ws on my factory wheels on this truck, the 2020 F350 with the 10-speed transmission, Powerstroke of course. And man, I am getting like super good mileage according to my Liometer. Now we know that that's not 100% accurate, but it's pretty close. Like it's very close. But what is accurate is my distance that I've traveled, and you know how much fuel I have left as far as my fuel gauge goes. I recently hooked up the ForeScan software to the truck, so the truck is reading basically bang on with what I'm actually traveling. The speedometer is right on. The only thing is the ForeScan software that I used, there was no option to tell your truck to relearn the settings. So it has a wrench code and it has a check engine code right now because it's pulling two codes. And I did reach out to ForeScan, and they sent me a link to the new programming that will work for the 2020. So when I get home, I'll download the new ForeScan software, and then I'll be able to tell the truck to relearn the tire size that I put into this truck. So once I do that, I will make a video and I'll show you guys how to change your tire size with the ForeScan. I also disabled the annoying honk twice feature that happens when you get out of the truck and you have the keys in your pocket. The truck honks twice. I find that super annoying because a lot of times I'm in my yard working, so like I work out of my work yard is right next to my house. So a lot of times I'll be in my yard and I'll go down to where my shop area is. I'll call it my shop, but where all my work stuff is. And I get out of the truck and it honks twice, and I got a 5-month-old baby inside, and I've got 2 livestock dogs that will just lose their mind if they hear anything that's not supposed to be happening outside. So I find that super annoying, so I disabled that as well. There's all kinds of things you can do. I'm just getting started with it myself, but I'll show you guys how to do that. But let's show you guys the mileage that I'm getting right now. Okay, so here is what I have right now. So there you see the wrench and you see the check engine code. I can clear the codes and they just come right back. I can clear them with my data monster, or I can clear them with my laptop and the ForeScan, but it just comes right back. So there's what it's reading right now. So 18.3 MPG on the Liometer. And you can see my time as far as that trip goes. So this was a lot of sort of idle time. This is the actual trip where I reset it, but this is the full trip since I filled the truck up. So I've got some idle time in there as well, and we're reading 18.3 MPG right now. And we've traveled 281.8 miles. And we're just at like half a tank right now, and it's saying that we have 311 miles of range to go. So that is almost 600 miles of range, which is pretty crazy. Like that's really, really, really good. So this truck does have 355 gears. Will I get 311 miles empty? Probably if I drove it until I ran out of fuel, but you know, that's not really affecting my fuel mileage at all. Like, not at all. So I will show you that the truck is basically configured exactly right now, mile for mile, as far as my GPS goes. Okay, so the truck is saying that I'm driving 68 miles per hour, and there is the GPS, 68 miles per hour. So we are right on. So that distance is correct. So for the Canadian guys, here is the distance, here's the speed we're traveling right now. Typical speed for a highway. And here is the trip. So 12.7 liters per 100 I've driven 457.1 kilometers and I have 500 kilometers to go. So, you know, 950 kilometers to a tank with 37-inch tires on this truck. Man, that is incredible. Like, this is getting as good or better mileage right now than what my 17-250 was doing with 35s on it. And this is blowing my friggin' 19-350 with 35 tires on it right out of the water. So let's say the meter, the LIO meter is not 100% accurate. It's reading 18.3 MPG. Let's say we're getting 17, 17.5, 17.1 MPG or something like that. I am absolutely 100% happy with that. So I'm not trying to get good mileage. I've been driving the truck how I would normally drive. I've had to give this thing some gas. I've gotten up to some pretty high speeds to get past a few vehicles. This is just really impressing me. The truck drives great with the 37s with these factory wheels on, but guys, guess what? I just 5 minutes ago got a phone call that my new wheels have arrived here in the Halifax area. So they came from BC, they have arrived in the Halifax area, they are ready for pickup. So I'm not sure when I'm gonna get them on because we're supposed to get some crappy weather tomorrow, which is Thursday and Friday. So I'm not sure when I'm gonna be able to get the wheels on the truck, but they are here. They are here. There's also a couple other parts that I ordered for this truck that are on the way. Thanks to a fellow subscriber, and he actually works at a Ford dealership here in the area. He works at Fairley and Stevens. Andrew. So thanks, Andrew. I've got a couple parts coming on the way. Everyone keeps saying when they see the truck, you got to get that air dam off the truck. You got to get the air dam off the truck. Get the two-wheel drive one. Get the two-wheel drive one. I don't want the two-wheel drive one. I want the Tremor one. If you don't know what I mean, the Tremor one is like half of the size of the two-wheel drive one, which is half of the size of this one, if not less. So the air dam is going to be like that compared to, I can't even hold my hand that wide. So that's coming. I've got some other little accessories for the truck, little cosmetic things on the way. We're going to play around with a couple things here, and I'll just pop a couple things on and off if that gives you an idea. If I like it, I'll keep it. If not, then I'll put the other ones back on. So that's what's going on, guys. So stay tuned for, you know, those videos will be coming out soon. The wheel video potentially could be this week. If the weather is not absolutely terrible, the new wheels could be going on probably not tomorrow, but possibly on Friday. So Friday, possibly, we might have the new wheels on. Again, I will show you the new Forescan software. So I'll show you the new, the new update. I'll send you guys a link for that. So if you do have a 2020, it allows you to tell your truck to relearn the parameters that you put into the truck. Because right now, the one I have, I cannot do that. So I can't get rid of those codes right now. But I will be able to soon. So man, I will show you when I get home. I'm probably another 15 miles or so from home right now. So I will show you when I get home what the final distance is, what the final number is, and what the final, you know, distance to empty is. But man, like, this is amazing me right now, how easy on fuel this truck is. And honestly, you do not notice any power loss whatsoever. It never drops out of 10th gear. Like, I've got this big massive hill that you guys know well about coming up right now, and it will not drop out of 10th gear at all. Now, I know this truck has ridiculous power and ridiculous torque. This is 37-inch tires on this truck. They are big and they are heavy, so that's a lot more weight and a lot more surface area and everything to rotate, and it just doesn't flinch. Like 1500 RPM, and it just continues to pull and pull and pull and pull and pull. So obviously soon I will be hooking up to my gooseneck, and I will be towing that same weight, the same setup, everything. So we'll be at 18,000 pounds. So I will be hooking up to that very soon. Potentially that video could be this weekend, especially if I get my wheels on, because I really would like to do that video with my wheels on, because the thumbnail will just be so much better with the new wheels on. So that could be happening this weekend. We got a transport truck here right now dying in front of us because this hill just kills everybody. But no, we're still pulling in 10th gear, 1500 RPM. We haven't dropped a single bit of speed. It doesn't even feel like we're on 37s, guys. Like, it doesn't. Like, especially now that I've had the 37s on this truck for a few days, or what is it now? Not quite a week. Not quite a week since I had the 37s on this truck, but it just seems like it's stock. Like, it doesn't drive any different whatsoever. If you're on a road that has like some big deep ruts from, you know, transport trucks and stuff like that, it obviously will grab those ruts a little bit and it will sort of put you back and forth, but not much at all. The highway, it just goes. You don't notice a difference at all. But I am still waiting for Carly to confirm fitment for their lift systems, and then it's going to be 2.5 inch or 4.5 inch lift. So the wheels are here. Some accessories are on the way. Waiting on Carly, and we got some window tint and stuff to do. So this thing is starting to really shape up. It's starting to really shape up. All right, guys, so we made it to my house. We are here. There's a bit of glare there coming through the camera, but so this is the total trip of when I filled the truck up the last time. So there's 3 mornings of idling to warm this thing up there. So there is the distance, 298.4, 299 miles of empty. 18.4 MPG. Here's today. Today's trip was 286.7. So this one is only some little bit of idling and not very far. Honestly, probably just going to Tim Hortons and back 3 mornings. 18.5 today, 299. So overall, we're at roughly 600 miles on this tank is what this truck is telling me right now. And again, for my Canadian guys, because they give me a hard time that I don't show them this, 12.7 overall, and today is 12.6 liters per 100. So, just to prove, that's going to be something I'm also going to disconnect for using the forescan. So just to prove, yes, indeed, we have the 37, 1250, 20 Falcon Wild Peak AT3s with the Ready Lift leveling kit on it. You can see she's sitting up nice and high. So yes, guys, this is 37-inch tires with the leveling kit, getting that kind of fuel mileage. That is unbelievable. Look how dirty this thing is right now. But hey, that's what it's bought for, fellas. That is what it was bought for, to work. It's gonna look good, but it's to work. But anyway, guys, I wasn't planning on making a video, but I think it kind of turned out to be a decent one. So anyway, as always, you know what to do. You like the videos, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Stay tuned for the reveal of the wheels, the install, and all that stuff. I can't wait to get the wheels on this thing. I am stoked. I am stoked. It's gonna look so good. A lot of guys are gonna like it. Some guys might not like it. You can't please everybody. Anyway, fellas, stay tuned for all those videos, including the forescan and all that stuff. I'll show you guys everything that I know so far anyway. But for now, that's it. Take care, stay safe, and we'll see you next time. Bye.